Do you have the habit of scrolling on your phone or chatting animatedly while eating? Although it seems like a harmless and very normal habit, it's one of the top culprits silently causing your bloating, and it can lead to a rebellion that disrupts your entire digestive system. Bloating is annoying, unpredictable, and causes a very uncomfortable feeling. So today, we're going to break it all down. From why you get bloated, how to prevent it, and which methods actually work when others have failed. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step strategy to beat bloating naturally, without needing restrictive diets or expensive supplements. I'm Dr. Minions, and I hold a master's degree and an MD in emergency medicine. Are you ready to uncover the secret? If you're busy, save this video to watch later. Before we get to the solutions, you need to know why you're getting bloated in the first place. Because if you don't find your root cause, no remedy will work effectively. Bloating isn't caused by just one thing. It can come from many different causes, and knowing which one applies to you is the key to fixing it. For most people, bloating happens because of too much gas in the intestines. Your gut bacteria ferment certain foods, and this process releases gas. Some foods are harder to digest and cause more fermentation, leading to bloating. We have a massive army of bacteria in our gut. Normally, these guys are well-behaved, helping us digest food. But when they encounter tough foods, especially those high in hard-to-digest fiber, they throw a huge fermentation party. What's the product of this party? Gas. Hydrogen, methane, carbon dioxide. The more parties, the more gas. Your belly turns into an overinflated balloon. Familiar guests at this party include beans, onions, garlic, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and dairy products. The second culprit, which sounds a bit silly but is extremely common, is swallowing air. Surprising, right? You don't just eat food, you eat air too. When you eat too fast, talk a storm while eating, use a straw to chug a large bubble tea, or chew gum all day, you're unintentionally swallowing a huge amount of air. This air doesn't go anywhere. It gets trapped in your stomach and intestines, contributing to your belly's grand appearance. Another major cause is constipation. If food sits in your gut for too long, it has more time to ferment, which means more gas buildup. If you often feel bloated and aren't having regular bowel movements, that could be the real issue. Imagine your digestive highway is jammed. Waste, instead of being evacuated quickly, gets stuck in the large intestine. The longer it stays there, the more time the fermenting bacteria have to do their thing. The result? A gas explosion. Over 90% of patients with constipation suffer from this symptom. It's similar with gluten, fructose, and a group of complex elements called FODMAPs. You just need to know these hard-to-pronounce scientific names are short-chain carbohydrates that are easily fermented, found in wheat, apples, honey, and many other fruits and vegetables. A good way to test this is to eliminate them for a few weeks and see if your symptoms improve. Additionally, there are rarer but more dangerous causes like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth and imbalanced gut microbiome due to stress, prolonged antibiotic use, or chronic conditions like inflammatory bowel disease or even colorectal cancer and ovarian cancer in women. If bloating is persistent, accompanied by severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, blood in your stool, or unusual weight loss, see a doctor immediately. Don't take it lightly. Now that we know the causes, let's fix it. The first step is to identify which foods are making you bloated. If you suspect certain foods, try eliminating them for a few days and see what happens. Start a food diary. Write down everything you eat and how you feel afterward. The elimination reintroduction method is the most effective. Try cutting out a suspected food group like dairy for a few weeks to see if your symptoms improve. Then reintroduce a small amount to see if it comes back. In particular, the scientifically proven ultimate weapon is a low FODMAP diet. Up to 80% of IBS patients find their stomachs calm down after adopting this diet. However, it's quite complex, so it's best to do it under the guidance of a nutrition expert. The next thing to do is to slow down your eating. This might sound too simple, but it makes a huge difference. Turn your meal into a ritual, not a race. Chew your food thoroughly so it gets broken down and mixed with enzymes in your saliva. Avoid talking with your mouth full. Ditch the straw. create a quiet, relaxed environment for your meal. This not only helps you enjoy your food, but also prevents you from swallowing excess air. Another crucial step is to stay hydrated. Dehydration can slow down digestion, making bloating worse. Drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day helps keep your intestinal tract running smoothly and reduces the likelihood of bloating. Plain water is best, not bubble tea. Movement is another powerful method. Have you noticed your bloating feels better after a walk? That's because exercise helps move gas through your digestive system. Even a short 10-minute walk after a meal can make a big difference. Tip number 5, a very cool technique, abdominal massage. Sounds strange, right? But a clockwise abdominal massage has been proven to stimulate bowel movements, helping to relieve constipation and reduce abdominal circumference. It's very simple. Lie on your back, use your hands to gently rub from your lower right abdominal, move up towards your ribs, then across to the left, and finally down to your left pelvic bone. Do this about 10 minutes a day, and you'll see surprising results. Some natural remedies can also help relieve bloating. Peppermint tea is famous for its ability to relax the muscles of the digestive tract and reduce intestinal spasms, helping gas move more easily. To use it, steep a teaspoon of dried peppermint leaves or a peppermint tea bag in hot water for 10 minutes and drink it after meals. Ginger is a powerful anti-bloating remedy because it makes food move faster through the stomach and intestines, reducing the chance of fermentation and gas buildup. The gingerol compound in ginger also has anti-inflammatory effects that help soothe the intestinal lining. Another great natural remedy is cumin seeds, which help stimulate digestive enzymes and break down food more effectively, reducing gas. Drinking cumin water can be especially helpful after a meal. Chewing fennel seeds can help release trapped gas. Cloves are another excellent choice and have been traditionally used to treat digestive issues. They help prevent the formation of excessive gas. You can chew a clove bud after a meal or add it to your herbal tea. And finally, tip number 7, recruit the probiotic army. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria. Supplementing them through live culture yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, or dietary supplements can help restore the balance of your gut microbiome, sending in allies to quell the enemy riot. Studies have shown that lactobacillus and bifidobacterium strains are particularly effective in reducing bloating. Most cases of bloating are harmless, but if you experience severe abdominal pain, have blood in your stool, persistent diarrhea or constipation, or sudden unintentional weight loss, it's time to see a doctor.